Hello and welcome to the Friday Super Ep of Cities Skylines. This is Pretynama, and we seem to have a bit of a traffic problem. Primarily this junction. There's a queue to get into the city because of this junction. It's not funny, monster. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the game in a moment and, well, you'll see. So the game is now paused, and first thing I want to do, before I do the other thing, the thing with the thing, is take those lights out. And if there's a set there, take those out as well. Because this is the older and younger care, and they don't create a lot of traffic. The only thing there that will create any kind of traffic is the crematoriums. Our park is good. Okay, right. So what we're going to do here, I did move a school that was sat here because we need the room for a rendezvous. We've got 2 lanes, so we want a 3-lane road. 3 lanes. Off. Okay. I don't like that being that close to this, but it's not vital because, as I said, that's not going to be a very busy road. Let's take that off. And then reattach. Maybe. And set up the roundabout. And also change the speed limit on the roundabout. And let's see if that does a better job. I have noticed this has a slight problem with pedestrians, so let's deal with that as well. Come back here, you. Oh, wait. Right. That'll solve that problem. Oh, crikey. What's going on with that? Wow. Okay, that's much better. Okay. Right, this is going to take a while to clear, because, obviously, we have all of that to get shut off. And these guys they're getting out, just a very little at a time. Well, apparently, again, we need shops. So, although all our shops seem to do is complain and whinge that they haven't got enough, well, educated workers and stuff. So we're going to plop in a few round there, and not the expensive real estate by the river. Let's plop a little bit there. Okay, that's cool. Alright, so let's see what we need to do. Wowzers, that's filled in lovely. And we didn't leave a lot of room for decorating, but we will anyway, because we have to. So let's hit some trees in. What trees do we fancy over here? We don't want those. Oh, I said we don't want those. Oh, flower trees though. Yes, why not? And a flower tree number 2. Well, that's given the area a splash of colour, hasn't it? It makes it look much better. Oh, golly. I just noticed those buses going over this bit of road. Let's see if we can sort that out a wee bit. Get that down a smidge. That's better. Okay. I wonder why we haven't had any low density stuff growing around here. I mean, this has got to be the most expensive piece of land. That's probably why. Holy moly, look at this. We have got a oh, we are making money. I didn't realize we are making 2,500 a week. Nice. At some point we may turn off the infinity money. Ooh, the infinity money. Oh look, we forgot that bit there. Let's change the trees again. We're going to put giant redwoods in here. Just to separate the noise of those shops from these houses. Because they will moan about that too. What's your problem? Not enough goods to sell. Seriously? Get on the phone already. Oh, wow. Right, we need to try and sort this problem of not enough raw materials. What is the problem with these guys? They're supposed to actually make the stuff. We have a logging industry, so they make cardboard and whatnot. They do make cardboard, I'm sure they do. Or they make paper, which can be made into cardboard. That's a sawmill. That's a wood plant. Pumping out loads of stuff. Sawdust storage, pulp mill, which produces paper. Okay, so what is the problems? It cannot be that they can't get from here to there because, well, it's up the road. And the traffic is flowing really freely. This traffic, on the other hand, not so much. Is there anything we can do about that? Yes, monster, exactly. Can we do anything about that? Right, first thing we can do is both of those go that way because there's no point in you going straight on. So you can now use both of those lanes to get out. The roundabout is running relatively smoothly, so it's not that. It's just a constant build-up of traffic to try and get into the residential area. Let's see if we can find out where a lot of it's going and see if we can give them an easier way to get there. Okay, so... wow. Wowzers. Oh, loads of it's going over here. Okay. We don't have another way to get there because the highway's all the way over there. Could we? We could, couldn't we? Yes, we could. What could we do? Well, we could rip out this roundabout, make it huge, and have an offshoot that runs from here over to the residential area. Does that sound like a good idea, Monster? Yes? Monster says yes. So let's do that. Okay, let's see how that does. I mean, that's like that was a lot of messing about. But everyone now has a way to get the other side of the city without using the main entrance into the city. So let's hope that that eases some of the traffic up from the entrance and go from there. It's not funny, monster. Everybody still has their entrances, the factories and everybody. So we're going to follow this van along our new stretch of highway, our raised highway, to our new roundabout, and into the other end of the city. It now comes down here and across our massive bridge. Massive bridge all the way across the river and into the other side of the city. Marvelous. And then at the traffic lights. Okay, that's fine. We'll leave those there for now. If they cause an issue, we'll come back and deal with it. Where's the main entrance is now clear. Because everybody's gone the other way. So now we have highway access to both parts of the city. So this is good stuff. Right. That took what seems like an age to get that across there. And to get 2 roundabouts in. That one was being, as you saw, rather difficult. And it's still a bit lumpy there, but that should all be the same height as this end, so that it should be flat, but yeah, it's not behaving. This is a bit wibbly wobbly, but that's fine. I left the highway section, the new one, up in the air, so we can build underneath it, should we need to. Okay, so what we're going to do now is... Where are we? We are in the original section, and that's the new section. We are going to bring some people into our city by train. And we are going to take full advantage of this up in the air stuff here by running a rail line like thus. And we're going to put a train station just here. Because, why not? I mean, if you're going to put a train station in, you put it... Or not, you know. You put it there, but no, apparently not. You don't. There's no good putting it on that road, that's an off-ramp. Ah, we could... No, because it... No, stop all that giggling, you. It's not funny. Right, what we're going to do then is give this a little area over here to plop it in and go from there. And our choo-choo is in. I also ran a bus over here, so hopefully lots of people won't be getting off the train and whipping their cars out of their pockets. We can only hope. We've just got to wait for our first train. And by the magic of editing, here comes our first train, which seemed to take forever to get here. But here it comes now. With all its passengers. Millions and trillions of them, we hope. Oh, quite a few. And there's a bus waiting for them as well. Look at that. And they all come out and head this way. To get in their cars. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. I think another thing we may need to put into this city is an underground network with a tube station over here. Because we are going to get lots of people moving in now. Hopefully. So let's put in a tube network and we can start it here and head out from here. Okay, so we now have an underground network all over our city. Well, almost all over. This area over here hasn't got one. We need to put that in. This area has one, this area has one, and they're all well, and this area has one. These two big areas are connected to here, which is great. As you saw, I put in a crossing to aid with the people coming out of the train station and crossing the road. So that will take a lot of strain from the buses and the roads, because obviously now they don't have to get off the train and whip out their cars. Oh dear. And of course that will also ease the traffic in the city itself, because they don't have to whip out their cars. They can jump on the underground and go wherever it is they want to go, and we have a serious rubbish problem. I've only just noticed that. Let's find out why that is. Oh, look at that. The processing is down tremendously. Let's, we don't want to use that up. Arg. It's because it's so far away from, well, everything. Let's, that should do it for a little while. That's it, go across the bridge. Right, speed things along again. I had things in normal speed so that I could get all this into place and get the underground system up and running and blah 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 blah. But we do not say blah blah blah, do we, monster? It's fascinated. Okay, so there's a lot of traffic here for some, because there's set traffic lights. Why are there traffic lights here? It looks like they might actually be required. Yeah, letting traffic in and out of this area is something that needs traffic lights. We could slop a roundabout in there and keep the traffic in motion. It's not funny, monster. Stop laughing. Our traffic problems are not funny. And... oof. It's not funny. The monster has the giggles. And now... he's a nutcase. He's a nutter. There we go. Okay, let's do that. Let's just dezone that, that, and that, and that. Get them off the junction. Set up the old didgeridoo. And de-speedify the thing. He's been in that case. It's fine, it's fine. Okay, let's see if that helps, because that should keep the traffic flowing. Let's just fix this, because that is a very, very, very sharp turning. So let's move that a smidge. There you go, that's not quite so sharp now. Okay, let's give our pedestrians a thing-a-dee-ding to get over and under. It's done that again, look. It's like, whee! Not sure how much fun that would be to walk along, to be honest. What is that? Ah, that's why. It's not funny, Mr. Monster. Stop giggly wiggling. Right, let's pause. Get a shot of that. And give these guys a way to get down here. Because, you know... The monster's got the giggles. Okay, that's better. Alrighty. It's a bit of a bugger they can't get onto this bit, but I'm sure they'll find a way. Alrighty, so hopefully now that will keep that flowing, and it is clearing up nicely. It's only been running a couple of seconds, and like, boom, it's cleared up all the roads. Nice. So I'd like to thank you for watching this week's episodes of Cities Skylines. And feel free to come back next week and watch some more. And also, how about smashing that like button? That would be marvellous. I'll see you next week for more Pretynama.